What up, YouTube? It's your boy Devin Coates coming to you with another daily dose of DCoates. I believe this is episode 7. So I've been staying pretty consistent with it. I'm proud of myself. And on that note, I've been listening to a lot of Peter Voog. And one thing I really like about him is that he's always talking about your confidence account and your confidence. And that's something that for me, at this point, I feel like in a general setting, I'm not gonna say fake it because a lot of it's real now. But there's a lot of bouts where I'm very shy. Certain situations where I'm shy, especially places that I'm not necessarily the most comfortable in. Like I'm more of like a lower key kind of guy. Even though I've worked in like a lot of like bars and restaurants that are pretty packed. When I'm in those settings, like I have to really like pump myself up or rely on alcohol, and I don't really like doing that too much, like to an excessive degree, but to like really get out of my fucking head. Um, so that was kind of like a tangent, but confidence is something that's just so important in the job that I'm doing now. In anything, you just need confidence. Even with anything, even when I was serving, I still do that on the weekend. It takes a lot of confidence. But what builds confidence? That's the real question. And what Peter Voog always talks about is that you're always either building your confidence or depleting your confidence account. So the number one thing that he said is that what builds your confidence account is actually doing what you say you're going to do. Like today, I pretty much hit almost all my targets that I said I was going to do. So I feel pretty good. Um, I've been putting these videos up consistently. I did a book review yesterday. I still didn't put my Facebook link in there. And if my man's that's been commenting uh, is listening, is Devin.A.Coates or anybody else that wants to look it up. It just really sucks. And my profile picture is from like fucking 3 years ago. And I just haven't updated it. So I'm like, I don't want to put the link out and publicize it that much until like I fix it around. And that's something that I just got to handle. Um, but back to the confidence, it's like doing what you say you're gonna do is one that's integrity in my view. Is when your thoughts, words, and actions align. But what builds confidence for you is to do what you say you're gonna do. So when you start a day, if you write a plan and you attack that plan and execute on that plan effectively, even without whether the results are what, but you did everything you said you were going to do, you'll go home and you'll rest easy that night. And it's something that I'm definitely seeing over the last few months, but specifically, I feel like I've started to take my game to another level with this week and everything. Besides Saturday, I was in a funk. I busted my ass when I was serving. That shit was super embarrassing. Like I really fucked up my knee. Like my knee still hurts from falling Saturday. And there was a band playing, and they're like, "Oh, who saw? Anybody see a staff member that fucking fell?" I was like, "Oh shit." I was just on blast, but that's a whole nother note. And that shit didn't build my confidence, I'll be honest with you. But actually, it kind of did, because like I was cool with it, because like I'm a little reckless when I'm serving. I start running around crazy, jumping over shit, and I tried to get a little too cool, and I tripped myself and fucked up my knee. I know that's a whole different thing, but it just what popped in my head. But basically, let's talk about the confidence account. So, sum it up. Write down what you think you need to do, and then do it, and you will feel more confident. And that's how you build confidence. Confidence is not something that you have, you're born with. It's not doing something that you don't know how to do. When you do something over and over and you trust yourself, you're going to be more confident. And that's the difference between courage and confidence. Courage is when you do something that you don't know how to do and you're totally scared of, and you do it anyway. Confidence is when you know how to do it and you do it. So if you do what you say, you know you're going to do it, you're going to be confident going into those actions. So that's going to sum up that portion. Side note, and I know I'm going a little longer than the other ones. I was so tired driving today. I have like over an hour commute. It's almost an hour and a half. I leave at 7:30 and I get to work at 9 because of rush hour. And I was fucking tired as hell because I wake up at 5. That's my new daily ritual schedule. And I was so tired. But I've been taking this course. I only did the beginning, hot seated at home. I only did the first thing. But he has this exercise where he has you like basically getting out of your head, and you're like, screaming and shit. And I was just tired, and I didn't really know what to do. And honestly, I was just scared that I was gonna like. There's like a bunch of times where my eyes were about to close when I'm holding onto the wheel, and I'm on a major highway during rush hour traffic. So like, there's plenty of opportunities to get like fuck your shit up. So I just like start going, and all of a sudden I just start going, hey, hey, yeah, and I was screaming for like 10 minutes. Woke my ass up. So that shit's kind of crazy. I don't know what that has to do with confidence, but like, I don't know. That just like kind of blew my mind. And I know Elliot Holst is all about that like dynamic stretching and shit and bouncing around. But that shit really works, because I couldn't keep myself open. Like, I'm pouring water in my hand and smacking myself in the face trying to wake up. I start screaming for fucking 10 minutes. I am fucking up. So if you're ever driving tired, just start fucking screaming as loud as you can, and where you're feeling your chest, like that like vibrato, like you feel it all through your body. That shit will wake you up, just as bouncing around like Elliot Holtz, because I know that shit wakes him up. I don't even think he takes pre-workout. But that's it for today. Basically, build your confidence account. Confidence is one of the most important things. You're not born with it. You have to do what you say to build your confidence, and also learn the skills of what you're doing. But doing what you say is step one, because when you trust that you're going to do what you say, you're always going to be confident about your decisions, because you know that you're going to follow through. And a lot of people cannot depend on their fucking self. So that's it for this DCoates Daily Dose. Build your confidence account. Do what you say. Make a plan. Execute effectively. And you'll feel fucking banging. Alright? Until next time. But if you like the content, comment, like, subscribe. Please leave some comments down below. I love to hear if you guys got any ideas, new books that you'd like me to review, whatever. But until next time, it's your boy DCoates. Peace.